Hey, what's up, guys? It's Josh. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me. Just getting this set up for the first time. Trying a live stream. We're gonna go through. We're gonna go through a bunch of stuff, but I came in today to make a YouTube video, and I was setting a few things up, and I decided that we'd just let me back this mic down. We'd try doing a live video of this. Sorry, I got a bunch of things going on here. Turn the mic down, turn the music down. All right. So I'm going to use Camtasia to start with. I'm just going to check and make sure that this thing is working. I think we're good. Anyway, I'm just going to work through it. Maybe this works, maybe it don't. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick tip video of using video that Kyle Welcher, one of our pros, sent us. So I'm using Camtasia for this. There's a ton of other, tons of options that you can use for it. But um, I'm a little bit familiar with Camtasia. I haven't used it a ton. It's a couple weeks into it right now, mostly for tutorials and things like that. So um, it's probably not ideal for doing a ton of video editing, but it's great for capturing on-screen stuff. So we'll get started. So if you can see the screen now, here's the media bin. So just like a lot of other tools, you import your media that you're going to use for the video. Down below, here's the timeline, scrolls left to right, and it's got layers or tracks. So track one, track two. So that's how you overlay things and get kind of the layering in the background and music. So we're going to do something really simple. We're going to take this video, a tip video that Kyle did, and we're just going to drag and drop it onto the timeline. All right, so we're going to drag that over, and it shows up here, um, here on the screen. This is the video that we're making. Our work area. So the next, and you can see when they submit these cell phone videos, I think we're doing probably 1080 resolution for YouTube. But a lot of times your cell phone videos like this are um, tall and skinny if you don't film them in landscape mode. So that's fine. If you go stretching it out, you can see it kind of takes it off the canvas. So we're going to drag the end screen down. So what this is, end screen on YouTube, this is what you see when the video's over with, where you see like next video, YouTube suggestions, subscribe to this channel, things like that. And so 20 seconds is the max. So we've got one here in the media that we had designed. So we just drop that to the end of the video. So real simple now. We have a video. We'll play it. If it'll play. We have a video of Kyle. What's going on, everybody? Talking. Okay, so I'm gonna pause that, and then at the end, when this ends, we have our end screen. All right. So real basic video, and then end screen, and then we have a subscribe button here, and we need to make sure that we have the right um, canvas settings. It looks like more of a YouTube or sorry, an Instagram style layout. So we're gonna make that bigger. How to modify the canvas? view canvas. Here we go. Maybe. So I'm just getting used to this this particular tool here. We want to make sure it's set to 1080. See, that's the wrong width. That's what I'm saying. It looks more like a video, a tall, skinny video that you would see in like Instagram stories or something like that. So we want to make it 1080 right here. And that's the most common resolution you want to use for all your YouTube videos. 1080. It's actually not 1920 by 1080, but if you'll select 1080p settings. All right, so what that's going to do, it's going to make the canvas go wider. So we know we got this wide canvas to work with, but see now this video just kind of centers in the screen. So we're going to do a couple things. We're going to try to make this format work to a 1080 style canvas. So we're going to get the subscribe button, and we're going to go and put some kind of background in it. Let's see, library, motion backgrounds. And we could just leave it like it is, would be fine, but just trying to make it look a little more professional. So we're just going to pick like floating boxes or something. And see, we're going to put this, the background at the very, very bottom. So you have track 1, track 2, track 3. So whatever you want in the very back of the video, that goes at the very bottom. And then you overlay your stuff above it. So if we had this, you know, if this was, if you put the background on top, you know, it's on top of the stack, so it's gonna cover everything up. So we're just gonna drop that background back in the back. I don't particularly like it. Let's delete that. I think there was a mountain or something. Let's try that. Again, this is just an example of putting a video together. I don't really like that either, but we can use it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have a real simple video. We're going to put a subscribe button here, and we're going to make it, give it a little bit of an action. Let's see. So we're going to go to behaviors, and Camtasia is pretty cool because you can you just kind of drag and drop. So say we have that image, and we're going to take the subscribe image, and we're going to drag it all the way across. So that way, the whole time when Kyle talks in this video, we're going to have the subscribe image, and we're going to make it do give it an action, make it look cool. Let's see, what's it called? Pulsating. So we're going to take this behavior and just drag and drop it onto it. And that's, again, one thing I think that's pretty cool. So now, if we play the video, you can see the subscribe button. Walk out of another hotel. That is the life of a bastard. Just gives it a little bit of action. So we're going to do that. All right, so now we got a real basic video. It's one of our pros, Kyle Welcher, giving an awesome tip about fishing in the wintertime, about spawn, transitioning. So we're going to make this background at the very bottom, the mountain. That's one thing. When you have a motion background like this in Camtasia, you can't stretch it. Like, you know, this image over here, I stretched it all the way across. When you have this kind of background, this motion background, you're going to have to copy it. So I'll just do Control C, make one more. And I'm sure there's easier ways. I probably could have just clipped that and extended it, but I'm just going to duplicate it that way. So okay, so now we have this mountain screen in the back. We have the subscribe button that kind of pulsates. We have Kyle's video, his tip, and then we have the end screen here at the very end. Okay, so this is a pretty basic video. We need to resize the end screen. So this is a pretty standard format. There's tons of other stuff that could be added, but I don't want to go too crazy on the video part because I can sit here and tweak with stuff for another couple of hours. But I just wanted to show you the basics of how this part works. Basic editing. We don't have typically we do an intro to this, but again, we're going to keep it kind of short. It's a minute video. let's see what else. We're going to add a little arrow annotation. So I'm going to drag that down. And what this is going to do, I'm going to move the arrow. There you go. Oh, turn it. So this is just kind of like a background arrow that points at the subscribe button. Just a little bit of animation. So we're just going to drag a couple of those. All right, now we're going to play it through real quick. What's going on, everybody? Walking out of another hotel. That is the life of a man. So I'm going to drag the arrow up just a touch. All right. Just want to hop on here for 1 minute and give y'all another time bass fishing tip. So basically, at least on some move that back up just a touch. All right. All right. Awesome. So just under a minute. Typically, you want a lot longer videos than this, but again, I didn't want to spend way too much time on having to edit it and things like that. So we have our basic components. We have our video here. We have an end screen that we designed. We have a little bit of animations. Have a subscribe button. Very very basic. So now I'm going to go ahead and upload this to YouTube, to our channel, and then we'll go in and look at keywords. So I don't do a ton of stuff here, so we're just going to call this Kyle Welcher video tips, and I'm going to upload it for now. I'm going to put it under sports, and I'm going to leave it as private or unlisted. Doesn't really matter on either one of those. I just want to get it to YouTube. All right. Cool. While this is going, I have the chat pulled up, so it looks like it's working. We'll let this upload, and then while we're doing this, we're going to start researching some keywords, which is really, I think, the value in this video. A lot of you guys are way better than me in doing the editing and the creative part, but I'll show you some things that I figured out that I think you'll really enjoy is the keywords. So our goal for this, we're building a new channel, so we don't have a ton of subscribers right now. So we're trying to rank in certain categories, certain keywords. Like it's lagging a little bit. So we're trying to rank in certain keywords. So I'm going to show you how to do that part. I think is another one. There's several apps like this. What are they looking for? What are they searching? These terms. If you make a video, like this is what I've always done. Just made a video and just put a few tags in there that I thought applied to the video. But the real trick is if you do this research beforehand, you can build your videos around this, and it's gonna rank your videos on the first search page. It's gonna help you grow organically, get a ton of more subscribers, get a ton of views. So this is what I think is one of the most important parts, especially building a new channel to build your audience to get ranked and to really grow organically. So this video that Kyle did, it's winter fishing bass fishing tips. All right. So what this does, we put in a search term, winter bass fishing tips, and it comes back and it shows us the first part here is the related score. So what it looks at is the search volume. So this is per month. This is how many people are searching for this term per month. Then it gives you a score on that. Then it tells you a competition score, then an overall score. So the competition score, this is how many videos are out there on this topic using this keyword. So some of these really, really big ones like bass fishing, you know, it gets 255,000 searches per month. Okay, the video just uploaded. I wonder why it swapped on me. All right, so I'm going to pause this before it goes to, actually I don't even need to keep it open. All right, so let's go back here and look at this. So, so related keywords. So what we're parts, especially building what is this doing? All right, sorry, I'm back. All right, so what we're going to do, this, what Kyle talked about is, you know, winter bass fishing, and see that's a perfect tag or keyword to use right now. Winter bass fishing. So that's what we're going to use. Winter, and we'll call the video something like winter bass fishing tips, because it's got a, you know, pretty good amount, 20,000 searches a month. So decent search score. The competition score is really low, so that gives it a really high related and overall score. So we're going to go down through this, and we're going to pick this keyword, these tags that we're going to use in our video. So bass fishing, winter bass fishing tips, winter fishing, fishing lures, fishing tips. So you want to pick these tags that are you know, that apply directly to your video. You don't want to get too far off topic and just go pick a bunch of random stuff, because you really won't have the engagement, and that'll make your video go down in the rankings. But you want to definitely pick keywords that apply directly. So, and we can throw ice fishing in there. That's a good one right now. How to catch fish. See, this one, it's got, the competition is huge on this one. So you're really kind of wasting, unless you have a huge audience, you're kind of wasting your tags on something like this, because it's got so much competition, you'll never get ranked. And that's really our goal right now, is we're trying to build this, build an audience, and build our channel. We're trying to get our videos ranked with certain keywords. So to show you guys that we can get ranked on the very first page, we're going to really focus on, let's see, winter bass fishing. Okay, so and I'll go back and tune some of these later. I'm just going to pick some more tags real quick. All right, so now I'm going to copy the keywords, and we're going to go and open the video that we just uploaded. So we'll go to our YouTube channel, and then Studio. Okay, YouTube Studio. Okay, here we go. Here's the Kyle Welcher tip video. It just uploaded. It's processing on YouTube in the back end. Should be ready to go here in a second. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go down here. No, it's not made for kids. There's no age restrictions. We're going to paste in these tags. Okay, so these are the ones that we picked. And if we'll go back and look, the one we want to focus on, winter bass fishing. Okay, so we'll go back in our video here. Winter bass fishing tips. Bassmaster Pro Kyle Welcher. Okay, so that's kind of a long tag. we're really just focused on this, but we also put these other keywords in because we're going to use those in the video as well. And it gives a good, we want to give our viewers a description, so they know what they're watching. Now here's another really good trick. So we want to copy these, and we're going to actually paste them in the description. We're not going to use those right just like that. What we're going to do is we want to mention in the title. Again, this is our keyword, winter bass fishing. That's really our keyword that we're focused on. We want to get ranked on that page, in that search term. So winter bass fishing, we want to do in the description here. We want to start again. I like starting it just with the term again. So winter bass fishing tips. Check out our winter bass fishing tips by Bassmaster Pro. Kyle Welcher. Kyle. We're just going to repeat it again in this video, in this winter bass fishing tip video. Kyle talks about pre-spawn movement, transitional bass. Follow and subscribe. All right, I'll go back and tweak that a little bit more later. But typically what you want to do is when you paste these keywords in here, these ones that we're going to focus on, you want to integrate these into the description and definitely into the title. So again, our number one, the number one tag that we're focused on is winter bass fishing, right? So we have winter bass fishing, that's in the title, winter bass fishing again, in the description, and then we'd come back more and we'd fill it out, write another paragraph or two. I mean, you want to actually you want to talk about the video. You don't just want a clickbait kind of description, but you want to integrate as many of these tags as you can into your description again. So let's see here. We've got 230 out of 250, and one thing you can do with a tool like vidIQ, you can actually, it knows enough now. It'll go over here and start looking at other videos, and it'll start recommending tags for you to use. So we want to stay relevant, because we're not really going to rank on a lot of these tags because we didn't optimize for them. But for now, we're going to, let's see, we'll just add a few more. Bank fishing. So winter fishing tips. Bass fishing winter. We're just going to add in a few more tags right now. We want to Kyle Welcher, Bassmaster, Bassmaster Classic. All right. And typically, we want to have this list kind of ready, and you want to have up to 500 characters. So we got a lot to go. But again, our goal right now is to get ranked for winter bass fishing tips. All right, so we'll take these out. All right, next thing we need before we make it go public is we need to make a quick thumbnail. So what I did is I just went to Kyle's page, I got one of his images, just a regular, a good, what I thought was a good picture. I went to this site called remove.bg, remove background. You can do this in Photoshop and a lot of other tools, but this is a really quick way to do it. So I just removed the background, saved it, and then I imported it into Adobe Spark. And I'm definitely not an expert on this, on making thumbnails, but this is just a quick and easy example that I think looks, looks decent. So I want to remove that. And we'll remove that. And we'll just keep it simple. Winter pro tips. Got Kyle on there. And one trick is we want to tweak the colors of this image and make it stand out a little more. Let's see, filters. Okay, here we go. I like to sharpen them and then saturate. See, that really, really, really makes that stand out, especially when you're looking at other thumbnails. So it's not the greatest, but this will do for right now. So we're gonna download that, and then we'll go to our video. Save. I'm going to upload that thumbnail. There we go. All right, so we now have our thumbnail, our videos uploaded. The last thing we want to do real quick is we want to add in some in-screen settings. So we're going to save our changes. And then we'll go into the editor. Oh, it's doing that. That's weird. I'm not used to working on the small laptop screen. I've got another big screen sitting behind this. Okay, so here's the editor. So we have our video here. Here's the sound below it. We are just going to add in an end screen here and click on video. We're not perfectly 20 seconds, so we're going to drag this back just a touch. Okay, so now since we build our end screens into the actual video, we go to the end, you insert it like that, and we have one video element, most recent upload. So this is going to be what Titan recommends. So we're going to drag that down to the bottom here, and this is just how you position your end screen elements. So that's the blue box indicates where that video is going to be. So we're going to go click on this one, and we're going to put a YouTube recommended video at the top. So that's what YouTube recommends for the viewer, and you can pick and choose, if you want a specific video to go there. But we're just going to use those two for right now. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to click on the screen again, and we're going to add a subscribe. So we got to tweak our end screen a little bit. It's not really set up great for the way this lays out. But anyway, we're going to put that subscribe in the middle, and then we got the two videos over here. The one that that YouTube recommends, and then our most recent upload. And you can get into linking in playlists and other things, but right now we're just gonna do that. So now we have all the basic elements. We have the video itself. We have the end screen. The end screen's hooked up. We went through and did some keyword analysis. We wrote a basic description. We have the title, that's integrated in with our keywords. So now we're basically ready. And of course, and typically we would do a lot more tweaks and final touches on this, but I didn't want to make the video like super long, and I wanted to kind of do it along with you. So if we do this right, you can see winter bass fishing right here. That's the tag we've optimized for, and our goal, again, since we don't have a ton of followers or a big audience right now, our goal is we're wanting to rank our videos. We're doing a specific topic, specific keyword. So our goal is to rank our videos at the top of that keyword. So organically now, whenever someone types in winter bass fishing, we want ours to be on that page because we know it gets at least 20,000 for just this one keyword. It gets about 20,000 searches a month. So what that's going to do, that's really going to help us grow our channel, get more views, and this video over time, it should really organically get a ton of traffic. So winter bass fishing, that's what we're going for. All right, so we'll give it one. Make sure it's saved. We're going to go back to videos, and we'll give it one more once over. All right. Winter bass fishing tips, Bassmaster Pro Kyle Welcher. Description, check out our winter bass fishing tips. Bassmaster, that's fine. Again, usually would write, and we'll go back and do it later, but probably want to have twice as much, 2 or 3 paragraphs, and then your links, and we'll put some hashtags in there. So our hashtags are going to be winter bass, winter fishing, and Kyle Welcher. Awesome. So we're going to save that. All right, and before we do, one last check. All right, we look pretty good. Got our tags in there. We tripled them. This is really good. This is their SEO score. One thing that the vidIQ does that I think is really cool. All right, so we're good on all that. All right, so we will now, and you typically would schedule this, but we're just going to make it public. Done. Save. All right, so our goal now is we want to be able to search for winter bass fishing, and we want to see if we do this right, our video within the first, within the next couple minutes, our video should be on the very first page of that term if we did it correctly. This is way faster than I've ever done one. Usually, I would usually have a much longer description, way more tags, but we just want to do this quick and dirty. So anyway, we'll see what we come up with. So we're just going to go to YouTube. Okay, winter bass fishing. Give it a second. That's our goal. Once this post, this is the tag that we want to get ranked for, winter bass fishing. And it may not. I may have to go back in and tweak it some more, but typically in the first 5 minutes after it gets posted, you'll see it come, and it'll be on the very first page. And while that's processing and uploading, I'll show you some of the other ones that we did using this technique, if they're still there. Yep. Okay. So we did this same optimization for tungsten weights keyword. So we're I think spot 4, 2, 4, 5. So we have one there, and if we go search for worm weights, and even being a brand new channel, we're able to rank on a lot of these terms. Okay, another one we got on the first page there, and we've see that 493 views, but we're ranked on the what, 5 or 6 on that one. And these other videos, 67,000 views, 2,000 views, 37,000 views. Let's go look for flipping weights. See if we're still ranked on this one. Anyway, I hope this helps. I know it's kind of an impromptu deal. We've never really tested this or done this live before, but I just want to go through the basics of check it one more time real quick when it gets going. And it won't take long, and it should be, that's our goal. We'll check back. But our video that we just did, and I'll go back and tweak on it, but our goal is to get it on the, the first page here. Oh, there it is. Look, 1 view. We posted 3 minutes ago, 1 view, and we got it ranked on that keyword. And that's, and I still will go back and do a lot, more description and adds additional keywords to it. But that, to me, that's pretty awesome, guys. So by doing this video is going to stay here, and as it gets more views, it's going to move up on that keyword. So this is something I've been working very hard on, and putting a lot of effort into growing this YouTube channel, coming up with a lot of content. But this is one of the things that I think you guys can do. Go do your research keywords. This is going to help. By doing that, it's going to help you create content that that the internet wants. Because we know a lot of guys are searching for this term, this winter bass fishing term right now, because it is winter, and it's something that's very relevant. And if you can go out and do your homework first, and you can focus on videos where there's low competition, then you're going to have good success and be able to rank like this. So hope you guys enjoyed it.